Welcome back to this wonderful studio. The studio is here for you twice a week, every Wednesday and Saturday, and I can't help but appreciate how beautiful this is. And when I talk about beauty and I think about beauty, you know, it's a topic that I think everybody really thinks about. It's dear to everyone. And look at our transformation. You know, a lot of people criticize us for not looking cover ready or not looking like, you know, the textbook idea of what is considered good looking on television. I do remember, I think that was the first season, second season, third season, and then Tungdang. That's Tungdang? Are you sure? Okay, that is Tungdang, and now Tungdang has become really, really, really beautiful with a kid called Tomato. So I think fatherhood suits him very well. I don't have a kid, so I can't say the same about motherhood. But one of the things that I think is wonderful is that, you know, beauty is really in the eye of the beholder. And our guest today, I do think, is a beautiful person in multiple different dimensions. And she's gone through different stages in her life where she herself defines and redefines the definition of beauty all the time. And I'm quite excited to find out, you know, what she defines beautiful, what she defines as her own personal beauty, and now at a couple of months pregnant, how she defines beauty and how that has changed. So, you know, today is not really just about physical beauty, it's about everything that's related to the idea of beauty. So, if you're ever wondering what our guest or who our guest is, we're going to show you right now in this video clip.
Hello, my name is Phương Mai. I am a model, actress, MC, and a mom-to-be. Seems like I have been experiencing quite a lot lately, simply because I want to live my life to the fullest, and fortunately, I always find happiness in whatever I do. I am very excited to be on IELTS FACE-OFF today. See you there!
Let's welcome the beautiful Phương Mai to the studio. Hello, how are you?
How are you? I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for coming. Have a seat.
Thanks for having me here.
Well, you know, it's great. We've had you since the first season.
Thank you.
And you had gray hair back then, really short gray hair.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, yeah, you know, you do something, some crazy thing when you're young, right? I don't regret.
And now your hair is back to being black.
No, I mean, well, I had super long hair when I was little, and then I cut my hair because I thought it was time to cut my hair. A lot of people wondered why. Did anyone break my heart? No, it's just hair. And so I kept that, oh yeah, that long hair. It was really long.
You started your career as a model.
Yeah.
And modeling is not easy at all. It's probably an industry that's very competitive, and it's a lot of gossip and it's a lot of chatting. How did you maneuver through that whole modeling scene for so many years?
Well, you know, it really depends how you see it. I'm a person who always see the glass full of water. Instead of looking at the dark side of it, instead of looking at how competitive it is or how gossipy it is, I only look at the bright side. I only see that I can shine on stage. I get to wear all the beautiful makeup and clothes and be taken picture of, and on top of that, I get paid to do that. I loved it. I really, if you ask me now, about all the challenges that I went through, I don't remember anything because they just don't exist in my mind. Yes, there are challenges like how to always keep fit, how to lose weight constantly, how to look the way that people want you to look. Back in that day, people were fond of girls with super white skin. Yeah. And I was super dark. Or people want girls who look really slim and girly. I had big shoulders. Sorry, that's how I am. The point is, I'm not afraid to bring my true self out there. And I'm not afraid to accept myself. And I'm not afraid to prove to people that this is the look that you want.
Wow, and how long were you in modeling before you transitioned onto being a full-time MC and actress? and doing everything else you're doing now?
So I started my modeling career when I was 17, not so professionally, maybe 19, let's say 2009, when I won the position of top 10 Asia supermodel. And then I continue on to 2012 when I won Vietnam Supermodel, as you saw in the picture. At that point of winning that award, I thought to myself, it's time to change. So I changed to acting professionally, and then I chose to be an MC professionally. And by saying so, it's the end of my modeling career.
Well, physically, you're a beautiful woman. You know, you look fantastic throughout many, many years. How do you maintain that beauty, and do you take pride in that physical beauty that you have?
Yeah, actually, no. This is a progress of learning. I was a very shy girl when I was little. I grew up with super dark skin, very long legs, very skinny figure, and everybody, including my family member, would make fun of me. They would say that, "You are not our child. Sorry, child. We picked you up from the mountain," because everyone in my family is beautiful, especially my sister who looked like a doll. They would compare. One time, so my mom has a shop, and we would take turns to take care of the shop. One time, my mom's friend came over and said very loud to my mom, "Oh my God, I just saw your daughter this morning watching the shop. She's so beautiful." And she looked at me like, "Not this one." Like that. I went through that hardship of trying to accept myself, of trying to think that I'm beautiful. You believe that I am beautiful because I believe I'm beautiful.
You had a childhood, you know, that was very active. You even played basketball, right?
Yeah.
You played sports, and you know, you did a lot of things, and we've seen your transition through pictures. How did you go about that transition, and did you kind of have to like think about what you have to pick to be during that transition?
I think it just come naturally. Well, there's something I want to make sure here. I'm still myself. I'm still this active, dark-skinned girl chasing after a ball or some kind of sport that I picked. I was a swimmer. I was a basketball player. Now I become a pole dancer. Not so good. Oh yeah, like that.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I was doing gym. I did also kickboxing, Muay Thai, and now I'm trying to do yoga. So I'm always active thanks to my dad, because he wants his kid to be active, healthy, beautiful all the time. I think it's wonderful to know how much you can do in life, how much you're capable of, and by conquering all the physical challenges, I built more belief in myself that I can do a lot of other things in life, modeling, acting, MC. I have the feeling that once I want something, I can conquer it.
That's a lot of confidence. Have you ever not been confident, and how did you deal with it?
Being confident? No, I'm not always confident. I'm super not confident when I don't know something. The key to the confidence is try to get as much as you can in your brain, at least, or learn all the things that you can learn. Try to get to know, but at the same time, don't be afraid to be your true self. If you don't know something, say that you don't know something, and accept it or not. This is me. I know, I don't know. Then slowly it becomes a kind of confidence to accept yourself. So now people see me. They always see me smiling. They always see me being like this, even though I don't know something, even though I know that I'm bad at it, even though I'm appearing here and not so sure about what I'm talking about because my brain is obviously on vacation because of the pregnancy, I still feel fine. At the end of the day, just be yourself. There will always be lovers, somehow.
So what's the definition of beauty for you when you were 20, and what's the definition of beauty now?
Another learning progress when it comes to the definition of being beautiful. When I was 20, I was a model. And as a model, I got judged all the time by everyone. They would always say, "Why are you so skinny? Why are you so fat? Why is your hair so short? Why is your hair so long? Why you wear this lipstick? Oh, whatever. Yeah, why are you like this? Why are you like that?" And 20, I thought, being beautiful means being skinny, or being beautiful means being white. No, at the end, I thought being beautiful means being productive at what you're doing. I am a model, I'm still making money, I still get booked by all the agencies, so I'm beautiful. So regardless of what you're saying about me, I'm doing my job well, so I'm beautiful as a model. Now that I'm married and I changed my job to be a professional MC, and I'm pregnant, aka I don't really have to worry too much about the measurement of my body anymore. I think beauty is a state of mind when you are comfortable for who you are, when you love yourself. Only pay attention to those who bring you positive energy, to really love you for who you are, and then you're beautiful.
That's great. That's great. I do think that that's a great message for people, especially young girls, to take away, and even young boys as well. You know, because I think we live in a society where we're influenced so much by what people think, and sometimes the people that criticize us are family members, and they feel comfortable enough to tell us that we're ugly, or we're too fat, or we're too skinny. And I really like what you said, you know, to be really comfortable in ourselves and to be able to realize that the people who criticize aren't the people that are going to help us to achieve what we want to achieve.
Well, insecurity, everybody has insecurity. Trust me, even the most fabulous supermodel of the world would hate something about herself, maybe her toe, maybe her hair color, anything. So everybody carries that, and you just need to accept it. Sometimes I wake up and I accept myself for being insecure. It's fine. It's fine to feel a little bit insecure, to feel a little bit ugly, to be judged by other people, but I don't care. I'm happy. I chose to find the best version of myself and stick to it. If now I'm pregnant, okay, I will try to be the best version of myself being pregnant.
You're married, and you are still active, you know, while being pregnant. You're still doing yoga, and you've posted a couple of pictures on, you know, on your social media that showcases you being extremely toned and still very fit as a pregnant lady.
Thank you.
How did you do that?
Oh, well, back to my dad. The way he trained his kids, aka me, he always wanted us to stay as active as we want at any stage of our life. Because being active means being healthy. Being healthy means being happy and being productive. You can do whatever you want, right?
And now that you're married and you're expecting a new member to the family?
Oh, good question. Are they happy? Never asked them. Well, thanks God, I'm married to a guy who loves cats as much as I do. In fact, his parents always bring, you know, homeless cats and dogs to their home and take care of them. That's my Mimi. And he accepts me. That's why we date, right? That's why we become lovers in the first place. And that's why we're married now. And we're happy with my 7 cats at home. And he loves the way that I am a crazy cat lady. And he would accept it if one day I go out in the street and I find an abandoned cat and I want to take him in, and he would accept it.
All right, well, I'm sure the audience has a lot of questions for you today. So it's now time for the audience members to ask Phương Mai a question.
Hi, my name is Lâm. I have a question for you. My sister is always wonder that is it necessary or not necessary to get a surgery to become beauty. My mother doesn't support her to get a surgery, but she wants to become more beauty to confident. But in Vietnam, it's not common for girls to get surgery. So I want to ask you that should or should not to get it.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, I have to correct this. In Vietnam, it's getting very popular. I think too popular for girls to have plastic surgery. Too many girls now believe that plastic surgery is the only way out to get beautiful, and I'm concerned, honestly. I feel so bad for those who never believe or who never love themselves enough to stop staring at other girls who actually use so much filter, app filter, or those who appear on the cover of the magazines who went through so much Photoshop to believe that that is beautiful. This is not me. This is not beautiful. No, it's wrong. To build the confidence of appearance, maybe she needs to look at two things. First of all, there are things that you can actually change physically by yourself, by training, by having good habit of eating, have good lifestyle. Then you can change. You can lose weight. You can gain weight. You can, you know, do this and that if you know how to do it. If you don't know, hire a PT. The other way, of course, I'm not too against plastic surgery, but she needs to be really, really careful because she's putting her life in someone else's hands. She needs to know who he is. She needs to know how careful he can be with her body. And what is enough? What is her goal? Maybe if she wants to change a little bit something on her face, like her nose, maybe one time is enough. Don't change constantly until you look like someone else. And that's my answer. I cannot say yes. I cannot say no. It's really up to her.
I have something to say, though. I do think that plastic surgery is not bad.
It's not bad,
and I'm
no.
totally for it, you know, but with really in-depth research. And I do think that a lot of the times people want to do it also because the first response from family members will be like, don't do it.
Yeah.
Right? And the more like your mom tells her not to do it, the more she's going to think about it, and she's going to think about it for a long time. So she should start her research. And whenever the time is right, and you know, good plastic surgery is never cheap.
Exactly.
Yeah. So get the finances together, do the research, and exactly follow Mai's advice to find out what are the priorities and how can she maneuver through the process. Any other questions? That's a good one.
My name is Sam, and I have a question for you. That is, can you tell us about how you can maintain your work-life balance?
Yeah, that's actually a very great question. I've been spending a lot of time thinking about it because if you have an office work, then your work is in your office. When you go home, you're at home. But my work is like my life, right? The way I eat or the way I talk or the way I, you know, dress up sometimes can be a topic for people to comment. So how do I balance it? Well, I think when you are confident at what you're doing, when you know that your job is on stage, and when you're confident enough about yourself, believing that people would love you for your true self when you don't wear makeup, when you wear baggy clothes, then you're fine. Then I'm fine. I can keep my balance that way. I'm not afraid to sit on the streets eating nem chua rán. Oh, so yummy. Without any makeup on and then wearing ugly shoes. And some people might ask, why are you doing that? You're a celebrity, you're a model. And I said, but this is me. I mean, you cannot make me work 24 hours per day. You're not paying me to look good. And you can like me or not like me. Really, I don't care. I'm taking my time off. You know, at the end of the day, I think being comfortable is the key. Is the balance. You don't think too much about it. I think much about my feeling, if I'm happy or not, and that's it. And I feel like I'm not under any pressure, actually. How do you keep that balance?
All right, so we have all our questions today. We're going to move on to this next section, which we call the IELTS Face-Off Challenge. And in this challenge, I think the audience is going to be really impressed with what Phương Mai will showcase to us. So let's move on to the IELTS Face-Off Challenge. In every section of the IELTS Face-Off Challenge, I'm super excited to see what our guest has to deliver and the kind of intelligence and creativity that comes across from all of the challenges. Today's challenge is really a challenge of games. And for this game, each of us is going to have 5 seconds, and we're going to receive a topic. And within those 5 seconds, we got to think of as many words as we can. It's a test of vocabulary, it's a test of knowledge, but it's super fun. Are you ready?
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Name a TV show that you like the most.
8 a.m. IELTS. Sorry, face-off IELTS. IELTS face-off.
Name things you like the most about yourself.
Hardworking. My eyebrows when I draw them.
You have to be honest.
Your favourite Vietnamese song.
Time's up.
Oh, really? My brain has gone for vacation.
The dishes that you can cook.
Eggs, noodles, pasta, sườn xào chua ngọt, rice.
Wait, egg is not a dish. Egg is an egg.
Your facial show expression.
Oh, surprise. Happy. This is so difficult. What?
I feel like they're being unfair. You get more time than I do.
Oh, really?
Your favourite beverages.
My favorite beverage is water, 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 isotonic water, 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 water.
That's a lie. That's one word.
Name your favourite footballer in the Vietnamese national football team.
Quang Hai. Yeah. I don't watch football.
Your favourite things to clean.
Laundry, my floor. I don't clean it, but my helper does. My bathroom, my desktop.
Ways to kill a fly.
Electrified. Or tell your cat to do it. And burn it.
Burn it? How do you burn a flying thing?
Like the lighter.
I think that's the end of our challenge.
Oh, I think I win.
I don't think you won. I think we won.
We. Like we as a team.
No, like as individual people. We won.
Okay, well, I'll try to accept that.
Well, Mai, thanks so much for participating in the challenge, even though you wanted to win, but I just deem us both as winners.
Yeah, whatever, you're the host.
Thank you, Mai, for coming. It's been so fun chatting with you, and all the best for your upcoming couple of months, and we can't wait to see what you will do next.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, guys, don't go away because we still have a lot of great content for you. We have our friend who's going to take you to another remote location in Vietnam. And let's see where we're going next on IELTS On The Go.
FACE-OFF. So the team has moved to Hue City and we are coming to Dong Bar Market for a glimpse into the local people's life. What do they eat? What are the hot stuff to buy at the moment? What do they purchase? And I feel like the lifestyle here is really special because everything happens at kind of busy, pushy, but also at a leisurely pace. But I'm not alone here. I've never been alone on IELTS On The Go because I have a local who will guide me through every corner of Hue City. That is Duan.
Hi everyone, my name is Duan. I'm an 11th grade student of Quoc Học High School for the Gifted, and I'm gonna be V's companion for today.
Oh my god, you're so good at English. I love your spirit. I could feel the spirit of Hue people now. You know what? I know that there is a wide variety of specialities, local specialities here. So if you had to choose 3 out of them, what would they be?
Okay, so there are so many kinds of specialities in Hue, but if I have to choose 3, it would be first it is cơm hến. Second, it will be bánh canh Nam Phu. And the final thing is chè, which is a dessert.
Dessert. I love dessert.
Do you love dessert?
I love dessert so much. And I'm so hungry. I mean, I eat like a horse. So I'm so excited for this morning.
Me too. I'm so excited for today.
Should we go for a walk?
Yeah!
Let's do it.
Welcome to Dong Bar Market, which is a significant symbol of Hue. It was built in 1887. It is on the northern bank of the Vô Phiên River. It is actually an indispensable part to the local cultures, and it is also a go-to destination for tourists. Given the variety of goods sold in the market, foods are actually the ones that draw the most attention. First of all, nem lúi. It is a grilled round pork in a lemongrass skewer. It always goes with a total package, which includes vegetables, which must be fresh, Vietnamese herbs, and rice paper wrapper. After then, you dip it into the peanut sauce, which is also originated in Hue. The second dish is cơm hến, which is a Hue rice dish. It is made with baby mussels and leftover rice. It is always decorated with different toppings such as peanut, fresh vegetables, pork rind, mangoes, and etc. And the last dish is Nghĩa. It is a dessert which was used to be served during some royal meals in the Nguyen dynasty. Nghĩa is actually well known for its diversity in not only ingredients but also flavors.
Anh ơi, I think I've gained some weight now.
I think I did as well.
That is good, right?
Yeah, I know.
It's really fulfilling. And for me, seeing things and trying food firsthand is kind of a way to see things from the other side of the fence, and I love it so much. But how do you feel about today? I mean, what would you say to the people who've never ever been to Hue?
To people who have never been to Hue, I mean, if you think Hue is only known for an old capital of Vietnam, no, it's more than that, and I think you should come here to explore Hue City.
Especially local cuisine.
Yeah.
For visitors to Hue, local cuisine is a major draw and has always been a major draw. And I hope that you will come to Hue and explore it, just like us.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, my companion. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey.
I'm glad to be here with you today.
And we hope to see you guys again. Bye. We've seen Phương Mai in her new energy and her new life. We've also seen Khánh Vy at Đông Ba Market in Hue City. And all of these experiences really made me appreciate people's lives, the beauty of people's lives, the beauty in which people live their lives, as well as the beauty in how people think and how they design and want to work with their future. And I think all of these beauty are concepts that are very abstract, but I do think each one of us needs to be able to grasp abstract concepts, because at the end of the day, abstract things allow us to have a greater appreciation of the things we're able to observe. That's it for this episode. We'll see you again Saturday. Bye!